Hello. We need to talk about something. All messages. Hold on, because the dog. Stay. Oh my goodness. You guys are not going to believe what I am going to share with you here. Actually, you probably would totally believe it. I cannot see. Hold on. Welcome to, okay. I keep thinking that Odin's going to take off. It's as soon as I'm not watching, he's acting up. We're going to go for a walk, but it looks like it is going to rain. So I thought I would just sit down and chat with you for a little bit and share something kind of crazy with you. Oh, this dog. Okay, so here's the deal. I cannot see. Okay, I can see. Hello. I just try to make sure I can see the chat here. Odin, here. Odin. The minute I'm not looking, this dog, I swear. Yeah, we were gonna walk. We were gonna walk, but now we're not because of the weather. So we're just hanging out in the backyard. Hey, everybody! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you guys for being here. I cannot. I don't know why I'm having a hard time seeing on the screen now. Odin. Okay, probably because I got this protective thing put on my phone. Because I actually dropped my phone when we were in Hawaii, and amazingly, not a scratch on it. It didn't even break. But I thought, you know what? That's probably not going to happen twice. So got one of those protective things put over it, and I feel like I can't see the same. Hello, everybody. Now I can kind of see. Hey, Chantel, Pamela, Cubana, Ben, Krista, and Violet. I got to halfway watch this dog so he doesn't take off. Okay. No, they're prescription, so I can see. I can see outside. No, it's the dang, that thing I put on. I think it's the thing I put on the screen today to protect it. I don't like it. Good job. Good boy. Okay, let me get to the whole point here. So, yep, they probably are. Yeah, they're polarized. But I've never had this problem on the screen before, and I wear the sunglasses all the time. I think it's because I put this thing over the screen. Hold on. Oh, hey, from the UK. What's that? Gosh, it's got to be really late there. Hey, everybody who's coming in. That's great, Beck. You caught a live from the UK. I love that. Ah, Cubana, your Wi-Fi is not cooperating. That is just the worst. It is the worst. Whoa, it's 1:06 a.m. You are a night owl. Look at you. And on a Tuesday. Look at you doing weekend stuff on a Tuesday. I love it. Yeah, the title is totally true. Thank you for getting me back on topic here. Oh, and it's morning in Australia. I love that. Hey, Bonnie. Okay, so as you guys know, I've been going through a lot of things in my house, but first I got to back it up. Several months ago, actually it was last summer, Tony told me that he had weapons hid all over the house. And I halfway thought that he was joking because it sounds like something he would say to mess with me. But he goes, no, I do. And I said, well, why? And he's like, oh, so just, we're prepared. I think he always wanted to be prepared in case the zombie apocalypse broke out or something. I don't know. So he tells me this, and I'm like, well, I don't think that's a great idea. He's like, well, why? And I'm like, well, because one, I don't know where they are. And secondly, grandkids, hello, they go in and out of spaces. And he's like, no, they're not going to be able to find him. So I forget about this. And time goes on. And as you guys know, Tony got sick and he passed away. And I'm going through the house and I am finding Odin. Come here, buddy. It's okay. Oh, you want to go inside. You got to wait. Hey, Mama Opal, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate that. And I apologize again for the last minute. I'm so sorry. I should have given you guys a heads up. Hey, Sandy. The video, it does look amazing. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so anyways, hey, Kestrel. Yeah, Odin, he's off to the side, being bossy. Hey, Indigo Twin, love back to you. So I'm going through things and I'm finding the weirdest weapons all over the place. I mean, it's been a little over 2 months and I'm still finding them. I think I found the last of them, but I'm talking weird looking stuff like I don't know. Some of it I don't know if it was is there such thing as like a replica of a weapon, or are they all like actual weapons? I'm talking knives. Um Look at this. Why? Why, I ask you? It's humongous. This thing, what is this for? I don't know. And that wasn't even the weirdest thing. There are replicas? Okay. So I think some of them are replicas of weapons because they look like things I've seen in movies. And I just don't know why the man needed so many knives. I mean, what are you cutting? I could see when he used to fish a lot, but those are, a specific kind of knife for the fish. But so many knives. Just knives. I mean, big knives with a handle and a knife. I had seen a couple of them before, but I don't know. I don't know why there were so many. And he had them. He did literally hide them all over the house. I'm like, what in the world? What in the world? That's like D&D night stuff. Yeah, it's been really unsettling though, I gotta be honest. I found he had like those, what do you call like those? They're air, pew-pews, but it's still gonna hurt if it hits you, but you know what I'm saying? I don't even know what they're called. I found some of those. Yeah, it's Capricious Caroline, thank you. It is totally great, completely. Completely. Airsoft guns, maybe that's what it's called. Some of them you can, and then, yeah, found some of those, which one of them I knew that he had, but not the other ones, or that there were that many. Yeah, Indigo Twin, that's funny about the robber. Oh, Kestrel, okay, so you have some weapons, katana swords and such. Yeah, like things that look like you could throw and it would like, just get somebody. And then there were the smaller knives. So there were like these kind of knives. And then there were smaller ones. I'm like, what in the world? And what, like I said, is a little odd is that I had no idea he had so many. I mean, I just don't know when he would have had the time to use so many different ones. I think maybe it was just something he kind of was into and collected. They look like throwing stars, but not quite, Ben, but they kind of look like them. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know what was up with that. Hey, Danny. It's just nuts. And now I feel like I've been through all of the places at least that anybody could potentially go into without like going into storage and stuff like that. I think it was a hobby for him. And I'm just realizing now because I've been thinking like, why did he tell me or show me any of this? And because I saw very little of it. I saw a fraction of how much there actually was. Yeah, that's right, Caroline. He was a collector. So you're right. Oh, really, Marcy? So your son collected knives and throwing stars. Maybe it's a guy thing and I just don't get it. But I saw a fraction of them. And the amount that I found was I just thought it was a little disturbing. But what I'm realizing now why he didn't tell me, because he knows I would not have liked it. I would have found this a bit upsetting. I just wouldn't be comfortable with that many weapons in the house when, there's grandkids in and out of here. Not all the time. Oh, yeah, no, his boys are totally stoked. Oh, and guess what? They knew about them. Apparently, I was the only one in the house who didn't know about all these hidden weapons all over the place. No, it's just crazy. Me and Taz, it's a guy thing. I think that it is. Yeah, Caroline, no, he knew. The boys knew. They knew about it. They recognized some of the stuff too. It just blows my mind. And this is not the only sort. There are a couple that look like you can wear them on your back. Telling you, yeah, they knew about them. I am the only one who didn't know. And now, like I said, I'm realizing right now that he didn't tell me because he knows I would not have liked it. I would not have liked it. I wouldn't have been comfortable with it. But I guess it was there the whole time. So apparently it was fine. Just seems like a weird thing to do. Maybe not though. No, Lana didn't know. Lana knew of a couple that she had seen, just like I had seen them. Oh, they totally had a boy meet and said, don't tell. Yeah, I'm telling you. Nobody told me. Nobody told me. Yeah, he was ready to defend you at all costs. I do think that was part of it, but it's still, Chow Yun Smut? No, Shelby didn't know. Shelby didn't know. Joe, earlier today. Yeah, boys and their weird toys. It's weird. And then I found, but I remember these, some really huge Nerf guns and a stash, a cache, if you will. Is that the word? Of Nerf gun stuff too, which I'm going to have a lot of fun when Oliver gets back. Yeah, I'm going to preload a bunch of weapons, well, the Nerf ones, and leave one for him in the yard, and I'm going to ambush him when he gets out of the car. So he has to get halfway across the yard, you know, with open fire, with Nerf stuff heading at him. Yeah, I think that would be a lot of fun. Hey, Dylan. Odin. Tony probably thought you wouldn't be interested. No, he knew I'd be upset about it. Chrissy, your husband has massive amounts of basketball cards and garbage pail kids cards. And maybe that's it because I've just not really, there's nothing. Odin, it's okay. The neighborhood dogs are talking to each other. They have all day to do this, right? What do these dogs do but sit at home and be able to talk to each other? And they have to do it right now. Odin is literally having a conversation with another dog. Oh no, Ben, they'll love them. They're gonna have them. But and some of them I had found, I thought that was like it, and the boys did take those, and I gave their mom a heads up. It's like, hey, by the way, this is headed to your house. Yeah, dudes will be dudes. I'm telling you. Yeah, that's right, Ben. Tony named him Odin. We were really into that show Vikings at the time. You have a mini Odin? That's cute. You know, Tim, I think you're right, but is it spelt the same way? That does sound vaguely familiar that it was named that. It's cool enough to wear a hoodie. Yeah, it's in the back it is. In the front of my house, maybe, but in the back of the shade it is. I just hope that I found everything. Yeah, more Oliver cameos. Yeah, he's dying to do a video again. We were going to do one I think last week or so, and something came up for him. I joked that he didn't want to come out of his trailer. It was halfway true. Yeah, the show Vikings was great. I think there was like a new reboot or something of it too that came out. Dylan, I left in 2014. No, no. I left in 2010. I left in 2010. That's right, Abraham. Vikings. Yeah, Carolyn, he's still totally messing with me. Hey, Janie, today is a good day. Well, I mean, I did. Where's all the places I cried in public today? The T-Mobile store, the car wash. Yeah, but that was it. I did go to the grocery store and I was fine. But yeah, the T-Mobile thing was rough just because, I have to explain, I probably didn't have to explain. Just I canceled his phone line today, which I actually ended up having to do it on the phone. But yeah, I thought you could just walk in and do it. No, you got to do it on the phone. So yeah, but otherwise though, the rest of the day was pretty good, and I'm feeling pretty good now. Yeah, Mock, he did have time to prepare. I could, like, this is probably what he was doing too, because he would have times, he would get these where he would have more energy and then he wouldn't. You just never knew, exactly where those pockets of energy would come in. And he would build things out of recycled wood. And yeah, apparently hide weapons all over the house. And last summer is when he was actually feeling pretty good. He had just come off of treatment and he had a few months of not having to be on treatment. Several months actually before he really got sick again. Yeah, unapologetically me, I think he is getting a kick out of it. Maybe that's why he did it. Because I remember telling him, like, I don't know where they are. And then he said, of course, this was a year ago. And he said, well, I know where they are, so I'll just get them. And I forgot about it. And then when he died, I wasn't even thinking about it till I started finding them all over the house. You paid for your husband's phone for a year so you could call yourself from it. I love that. I love that. I totally get that. Oh, thanks, Caroline. I got a new one. I got a new lipstick for the first time in like years. I've literally just been wearing whatever I find in the bathroom drawer at my house. The whole self-care hasn't been a priority for the last 3 years, but that's changing. Now I don't have an excuse to, not do something about it. Uh, yeah, it is nice. This is actually, Tony would come back here and build he would take these crates from the Polaris dealership and then use the wood and build like all kinds of stuff. He made a thing for his garden, a compost, and he fixed there was this broken deck in the back and he kind of fixed it up. So I like coming back here. You and Lana need to go to MOA, the Mall of America? Wolf Machine? Is that what you're saying? No. I don't like the Mall of America. I only go if I have to go. Oh, clothes for her. Oh, yeah. No, I do need help that way. Hey, Miss Kim. Yeah, Miss Kim, it's just too hot in Texas. A lot of people are moving north. Not just from there. Yeah, the trees are gorgeous right now. Ooh, Abraham, I have never been to Miami. I should come to Miami. How far is Miami from Clearwater? Well, I don't think it's real close. It's probably hours to drive, but yeah, I'm going to be in Clearwater next month. I've never been to Miami. Yeah, Mall of America. Chow Yun Smut, do you go to Mall of America when you come to the cities? Unless I have people in town who are dying to go, I don't like it. I mean, I like it. It's just, if I go, I'd want to go right when it opens on like a Tuesday where there's just less people. You will love it. You can stay in my guest bedroom. It's 3 hours away. Ooh, 3 hours is not bad. Ah, dang it. I should have booked my ticket for longer. Yeah, that's right, SPTV hall monitor. You lived in Minnesota long enough to know we don't go to MOA. And I live 3 miles from there, and I definitely don't go. Yeah, it's like I got to really psych myself up about it. The Mall of America, for those who might not know, is the largest mall in the United States. The largest mall in the world, I think, is in Canada. Oh, love Maddie. I'm dying to go to Portland, too. I have family in Oregon as well. Yeah, Kestrel, I want to come to Portland. Yeah, Chow Yun Smut, that's what I mean. You only go there if you have like tourist friends who are going. Yeah, I'm gonna figure out Portland. I'm gonna figure out the West Coast. I'm headed out of town tomorrow. Driving. I will probably tell you guys tomorrow where I'm going, or maybe when I'm almost there. But yeah, it's gonna be my first road trip by myself. I've never been in the car that long alone. Just me, my thoughts, some playlists, and some Audible books. I'm going to get through Jenna's book on Audible. Okay, Rad, you're going to Portland next month? Nice. I'm not even sure. Have I been to Portland? Oregon. Have I been to Oregon? I can't remember. There are a lot of places I went for Scientology, but it was always so in and out for just at the Scientology org that I don't really, like I've been to New Mexico, but have I seen New Mexico? No. I've been to Vancouver for Scientology, but did I see Vancouver? No. I've been to other parts of Canada as well, but did I see them? No. Just the orgs. Oh, Emily, I'm with you. Never MOA anxiety. I know. Just parking alone. Oh, I will, Cinderella. But thank you. Yeah, no, it's a real direct, real easy. It's easy. I mean, listen to me. It's easy as if I've ever driven that far alone. It'll totally be fine. And I'm excited because Thursday I'll be doing some protesting and some interviews with a few people, some live streams while I'm where I'm going to share with you guys. Yeah, so much to explore and experience. You're so right, Mountain. You were dead. Yeah, exactly. That's part of why I want to do this. Hey, Putigaru, I am actually pretty good right now. I'm getting ready to leave town tomorrow. I'm going to tell you guys tomorrow where I'm headed. Oh, K-Rad, yeah. You do long trips all the time? I have a friend of mine who drives to Minnesota from Texas, and she doesn't think anything of it. She drives all over the country. Just gets in her car and goes. Mama Opal, did James say that Tony was a secret dragon slayer? That would explain all of this stuff. It would. It really would. I'm telling you. It would explain it. It's just funny. It's interesting to find certain things after somebody's gone, even little things, like it's not a huge deal. I mean, it kind of is because it's a little scary. I don't want to stick my hands into anything, like any boxes or shelves that I can't see into, because I'm terrified there's going to be a knife in it. Because I've found them in weird places. Marcy, thank you for that super sticker. That is very kind. Oh, wow, Mountain, you just did a week solo. Wow, that's so cool. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I love the idea of it, but I got to work up to it. James, I think you were right, honestly. He probably took him out and played with him when I wasn't home because he knows it would worry me. I worried about him cutting himself, when he was going through treatment and stuff. So I get why he didn't tell me. I would have stopped that fun. Best dressed dragon slayer. That's right. That's right. That's so right. Abraham, you are a night owl. Yeah, Mountain. That's why I'm doing it tomorrow. Well, both ways. And then even I was thinking, I mean, I can't because I have to go home. I have to come back. But I thought, oh my gosh, once I'm there, I'm only X amount of hours from this other place that I want to go to. But I do have to come back for other stuff. But I appreciate the encouragement for sure. I don't know if I told all of you yet that my daughter Kelsey and Oliver are staying with me. I don't know if I mentioned that. But Oliver lives at his dad's half the time, so he's not here all the time. But we've been having a lot of fun when he's here. Going to the park. It's kind of nice with a kid because you can go to the park and hang out and you don't look weird. I guess you could take a dog. Odin and I will go and just sit, like when my sister's here. I actually sit at the park and think, why don't I do this more often? It's like I forget that the outdoors are there. Thank you, Love Maddie. I'm excited too. Yep, Lori, explore a bit. That's true. Oh, yeah. Oh, good. So I did mention it. I couldn't remember if I told you guys that they moved in, and that's been working great. Kelsey has a dog as well, so now I just chase around these two psychotic animals. They're actually not psychotic. They're actually very well behaved. I know, Wolf Machine. The indoors are so nice and cozy, but every time I come outside, I'm like, you know what it is? It's more just taking the time to relax outside. I'll do it with other people. In fact, last night a friend of mine came over and my sister was here and my daughter, and we hung out outside. That's right, SPTV hall monitor, so Oliver can ride the rides. That would be the only reason to go. I want to do a train ride to go see the fall colors. Here in Minnesota, they do them up in Duluth, and I think they do them in Stillwater, but I wanted to take the kids. I thought that would be fun. That's right, Putigaro, enjoy the weather. Winter is coming. Here. Winter is coming. A little Game of Thrones reference, at least I think it was. Yeah, I hope we get another calm winter this year. Oh my gosh, Kim, your husband had 20 pew-pews hidden in your house when he died. Did you know? Did you know they were there? Or are you like me and just finding randoms all over the place? Huh. A 3-iron is an excellent weapon. Yes. You know, you guys want to hear something? Well, I think it's kind of funny. I think it's funny now. I didn't think it was funny at the time. Something happened, and I I went to go find my bat. And I can't get into all of what happened, but something happened and I needed my bat. And I couldn't find the bat. And I'm like, I keep this bat for a very particular reason. And it's like, you know, it's not there. I swear Tony hid the bat because I had no business taking that bat and doing anything. But I was looking for the bat. Like, where's my bat? I still don't know where it is. See, he hid my one weapon from me, and then he hid other weapons all over the house. just just hilarious. I just hope I found them all. I think I did. Ah, you're right, Mock. Parks are made for sitting there and doing the leisure thing. They sure are. I used to think it was weird when people sat at parks. I know that was probably part of my whole cult thing. Like, you know, what are you doing just sitting there? Do something productive. That's embarrassing to even say now, but it's totally how I thought. Like, what are you doing just sitting there? But now I realize, like, just sitting there, I mean, why do we work hard? Why do we do all the things we do if we can't relax and enjoy this beautiful world around us? And if you keep moving too fast, you can't enjoy that. Abraham, you'll have to go to bed. Well, I go to bed early though compared to you. So it'll have to be Miami light. I like to do brunch, but it is Miami. Maybe you could get me out. That would be funny. I'll be like falling asleep. Yeah, I can't find my bat. Tony was, oh, Macedonian. Yeah, he was half Macedonian. I always thought it was the same thing as being Greek, but he said, no, there's a difference. But I'm like, well, when we met, you told me you were half Greek. I signed up for half Greek. So you're half Greek. But at some point he decided he was Macedonian, which I guess is maybe before, you know what? I don't even know, but it's somehow related. Oh no, Nora is Greek, and she explained it to me once, but obviously it did not fully retain. But I know it had something to do with the Macedonians. And then there were the Greeks. I don't know, kind of like the Tahitians and then the Hawaiians. I'm not sure how that works, but yeah, he was Macedonian. I didn't know they were warriors. God, that makes a lot of sense. That explains a lot of things. Ooh, Putigaroo, you found money everywhere. Oh, that would have been nice. Hundreds of bills in different spots. This whole thing of like going through and finding things and going through Tony's stuff has like, I want to leave notes all over the place and mess with my kids. Like in my jewelry, I'm going to like put I don't know what yet, but something funny. Or at least I would think it's funny. They might not. Actually, they would. They would at the time. It'll give them a good laugh and, lighten the mood while they're one day far, far off in the future, going through my things. 10 grand stashed around her 900 square foot house, James? That's crazy. Wow. Sandy says Macedonia is a kingdom that arised in the fringes of the Greek world. Oh. Afila, he's half Macedonian and half Irish. A beautiful combo. Yeah, K-Rad, your grandma had money in the freezer? That seems like a generational thing. I feel like people really did that. Older people. Yeah, I wonder, I'm like thinking, I don't know what I'd hide. I probably wouldn't hide cash. But going through all these things and finding things has made me think about, like I said, I'm going to sneak some notes in. Oh my goodness, Love Maddie. You found all kinds of money in her encyclopedias. Oh my goodness. Abraham, that's hilarious. I did that in Hawaii when I was home on one trip, and I was parked somewhere getting some malasadas, which are kind of like a donut. It's way better. It's a Portuguese donut. And I get out of the car and I get my malasadas and I go and I get back in the car and I'm like, where the hell did these McDonald's bags come from? And how did this car get so dirty? Doesn't occur to me. It did occur to me when I saw the two gentlemen then standing there looking at me like, what are you doing in our car? I had totally gotten in the wrong car. And instead of going like, oh, there's garbage everywhere, this is totally not my car. My first thought was like, one of my family members had come in while I was in the store and maybe put something in the car. But yeah, it was the wrong car. That was embarrassing. Oh, interesting, Mock. Full warrior, these cultural history. What? With these cultures. Yeah, I think you're right. That would explain a lot. Whoa, 2,000 in the basement rafters chowing on spot? That's amazing. I just spoke to someone who did renovations on their home and they got into the rafters, they took down walls, part of the ceiling, and they found a sawed off shotgun up in the rafters. It had to have been there for like 40 years. It's just amazing what you find after people are gone. Marcy, you almost got in the wrong car, but the man sitting there was horrified. Yeah. It would be fun to find a whole bunch of money, but probably probably not happening in this house. Caroline, you wish you were a Viking warrior so you could wear a pointy bra. You could just wear a pointy bra, girl. Just channel your inner Viking warrior and wear a pointy bra. If that is what you want, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. Hey, Adam, at least you got here. That's what matters. Thank you, Putigaru. It is good to laugh. I met my crying quota earlier in the day, so I'm okay now. Oh my goodness, Squirrel Girl. 48 hours to clean out her apartment. It got to the point where I told my kids they would keep any money they found. Get done quick. Wow. Oh, that's just a horrible thing to have to do so soon. I lost my wedding ring years ago before he died and found it a week after he died. Wow, Kim. That's kind of cool. Yep, Putigaru, totally okay to cry. Just I did a ton of it earlier. Found it under business expenses because he was funny. Oh my gosh, Lori. You guys see that? Lori says, after my husband died, I could not find my marriage certificate, which I needed. I found it filed under business expenses because he was funny. That's right, Abraham. Madonna wore a pointy bra. So you go ahead and you do you, boo. You do you. Caroline, I don't know. I think you could protest with a pointy bra. You'd end up in jail. Well, maybe in Chicago. Just don't run into the staff members. Because with a pointy bra, it's going to be out even further. And you might scare some Scientology staff members with that. So maybe not why you protest now that I think about it. That would be a boob attack. Hey, Cassie. Oh my goodness, you guys are hilarious. Was that rain? No, I don't think so. Oh, for a minute I was like, oh my God, where'd Odin go? But my daughter let him inside. The Viking braid is a reason I grew out my top hair again. With as much as the Vikings got around, we just all might have some Viking in us. That's so true. You're right, Adam. That is so true. We probably all have some Viking in us. Evil boom missiles. That's funny. Hey, Juanita. Not in Chicago. That's right. That's right, Juanita. Hey, straight out of, is it Suki or Souk? Yeah, I'm in the backyard. Well, kind of a backyard. We're up against a marsh. That's not quite a swamp. It's more of a marsh, I think is what it's called. Sometimes there's no water, but if we had so much rain this summer, Tony and I always called it Lake Wannabe because it always kind of like wanted to be like a lake. Hey, Spartacus, I am. You made it to alive. Hey, pause for Andrea. I'm glad you're catching up. Odin is 8. Nisa, that's right. Don't beat anybody up with those things. I agree. Oh, you thought I was in a local park? No, I'm in the backyard. This is Minnesota. Where the woman robots. Oh, yeah, that was Austin Powers. With the guns built in. Yeah, that was Austin Powers. I just pictured protesters outside an org wearing pointy bras, holding signs saying something about it being more fun to grab suppressive cans. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Kenya. I appreciate that. Well, Dr. MLS, you start. We'll see if other people follow. I'm trying to remember if I did everything I need to do before leaving tomorrow. I think I did. Hey, Stasia, you got some good rain? Got your mowing done yesterday? Because our wonderful cool down here in Michigan. Oh, nice. It has been, actually, it's been kind of nice in Minnesota. I should have the windows open right now, actually. Thank you, Mama Opal. You're right. They are weird about it. And I probably shouldn't even have said the pokey thing as many times as I did in the beginning of the video. Sandy, not the recap. I'm going to jump on live at some point, probably from the road, just to check in. And I'll tell everybody tomorrow where I'm going. Oh, an old Bond type movie? You know what? Love Maddie probably was, actually. I think you're right. But then Austin Powers did it too. But you're right. That's sounding familiar. Nisa, no. If you hold the cans, the mothership does not land. I feel like that would have been happening already. But yeah, no, Scientologists are not waiting for the mothership, but they do talk about going to Target 2, whatever the hell that is. My husband would say, make sure you get your oil changed. I did. I'm so proud of myself. I got the oil change. That's one of the places I cried today. But I did it. And what else did I do? I washed my car and cleaned the inside for the first time in I don't know how long. Janie, what kind of music do you listen to on your travel playlist? I don't know. I like Jack Johnson. I like I like all kinds. I love doing some 80s, but I try not to do too many good 80s songs in the car because I have been pulled over 2 times for distracted driving and all I was doing was dancing in the car. I know, right? I mean, the first, one time, like, okay, but after 2 times, you just got to stop doing it. But the 80s music, it just moves me. But I'm definitely going to be doing some audible books as well. Yep, I got the oil change, Cassie, and then had them do the whole once over on my car. Oh, it was so great to get the inside of my car cleaned. Yep, Adam, they did all of that at the car place. I let them know I go there regularly, and so I said, "Hey, I'm getting on the road tomorrow, so give everything a good once over." Ooh, that reminds me, I was going to sign up for AAA. I will still probably do that tonight. I mean, I think I have roadside assistance through my insurance, but I rather have AAA too. Kelsey, remind me to do AAA. I'll totally forget. I have forgotten for days. Yeah, Atkins, I'm telling you, our car wash can be life-changing. I love a good car wash. It's one of my favorite places to just sit in there and all the water comes down on the car. And then, all the different color soap goes down the window. It's an experience. I used to take my kids through the car wash when they were younger and convince them that it was like a ride. Hold on, here comes the water. It's gonna get you. And they'd be in the back going, ah, as the water came down. And they'd be like, okay, now watch for the rainbow. And it would come across. And then the monster brushes are gonna get you. I totally had my kids convinced it was like a Disney ride. I never even had to take my kids to Disneyland, but I did take them to, actually, no, I did take the girls to Disneyland once. And then I took all 3 to Orlando once. I was a one and done with those things because I think, yeah, I'd rather go to the gynecologist than be at a theme park all day. Yeah, unapologetically me, car washes are amazing. Oh, Chow Yun Smut with this tri-foam you speak of. That sounds like fun. A hurricane, Carolyn? That's funny. Caroline, sorry. Your dog loves attacking the brushes. I don't think I've ever taken a dog through the car wash. Yeah, the color light show, the one I like does a little bit of that too. Or I would play the song Car Wash. We do that too. Sometimes I do it when I'm alone. But this was the first time I've been to the car wash, I feel like, in months. And definitely the first time I got the inside of my car cleaned in a long time. Yeah, the Trio is the multi-color foam. Oh, okay, we do have that then. We do have that. Yeah. Oh, you took your Chihuahua through a car wash. Huh. That's right, Sandy. Spa day for the vehicle. Peter, you're so right. Trifoam is the soap suds in the Quick Trip car wash. That's exactly the one, not the one I went to today, but yeah. Did you guys know, now only if you have Quick Trip, which I don't know if it's a Midwest thing or what, that Quick Trip has their own milk? I just heard this today. Now, I don't drink milk. I like cream in my coffee, but I think drinking milk as an adult seems weird. I don't know. You guys tell me, does it seem weird? Do you drink milk? I mean, if I'm having cookies, yes. If I'm dipping something in it, that's about the only time I would have milk, like with Oreos. But yeah, I just found this out. There are adults who drink milk. And Quick Trip has their own special milk. Like it's like two days from coming out of the cow. And it's there. I never knew this. Never knew it at all. Hey, Liz Gill, you just got here just in time to talk about cows and milk because you know it's the Midwest here. Well, Gil, yeah, you're probably right. He probably, I mean, I think that's what Tony felt too. You can't have too many knives. Wing installed on the car. No more automatic car washes, manual or touchless. Oh, because of those spoiler things. That's a bummer. I love a car wash. Oh, Cassie. Okay, so you drink milk? They have their own branded dairy products, including butter. Okay, I did not know that. Yeah, there's a Quick Trip just right down the street. And I've gone in there and I was really surprised. It's like a little, almost grocery store. But I was just surprised. Yep, in Carnisol. I prefer almond milk. I do drink almond milk, even though I have dairy, but I don't need a ton of dairy. I like aged cheese, really good cheese. Yogurt, I can take it or leave it. Ice cream, I can kind of take it or leave it. So mostly cream for my coffee and nice cheese. Otherwise, I don't have too much dairy. It's just weird. I just never thought that people really like drink milk, as adults, but I forgot about it because I don't do it, right? So if I'm not doing it, surely nobody else is. Yeah, just for coffee. Yeah. Okay, Pootigaroo. So your son is 30 and loves drinking milk. It's disgusting. Okay. Yeah, so we kind of share that. It is a little odd. Sometimes milk calms the stomach. Yep, Lori. It makes me a little stuffy. Juanita, you love milk? Oh, and unicorn barf. That's hilarious. I got to use that with the grandkids. I'm going to take them through a car wash. Except Oliver's such a smarty pants. He won't believe it's a ride. He's too old now. He's going to be 7 next month. You once ran out of gas at a red light in front of a gas station, was so embarrassed. You sat there. AAA came and brought me some. Abraham. You didn't go get the gas. I would have had to have sat there too. Mock, you should have a glass of milk if you like milk. Tim, I wonder that myself. Who was the first one that figured out you could have milk? They must have been watching a calf and a cow, right? And thought, seems good for the calf. Maybe humans should try milk. I don't know. Same thing with goat milk. A lot of things when you think about it. Sometimes I think about like how they figure out to peel off a banana. But I guess maybe they see animals do it. I don't know. This is going in a whole different direction. Random things I ask ChatGPT. I should start writing them down and sharing them with you guys. Just to see, am I the only one who thinks it or is curious about these things? This is the kind of stuff I contemplate when I'm trying to have window time and just be quiet when I'm alone with my thoughts. I think about dumb stuff like that. Who ate the first banana? Who figured out to open a coconut? That is what it looks like. Atkins, you keep missing notifications. Double check your subscribe too. I got a bunch of emails from people saying they were unsubscribed. I'm like, I didn't do it. So you always want to check. Ooh, Quick Trip fried chicken. Yes. Tony got me into eating gas station food. Not something, you would think would be great, but I don't know. These Midwest gas stations, some of them have good hot dogs. And I've even had the burgers, and I hate to admit it, but I mean, I wouldn't seek it out, but it was better than I thought it would be. Just wasn't as good, I think he thought it was. Oh, I didn't know rotisserie chickens were at Quick Trip either. I need to go spend more time at my Quick Trip. I'm missing out on all this. Yeah, that's right, Love Maddie. Now there's all these different nut milks. I am a fan of almond milk, though. I love having it with my cereal. Ooh, hot chocolate. Abraham, that sounds good. What kind of chocolate do you put in? Do you use I imagine that you use a really good bougie one, so don't disappoint. Lie to me. If you say Swiss Miss, I'm going to have to smack you when we meet. I actually have Swiss Miss, and I actually think it's kind of good. But I always wanted to do that kind of too, like get into like how I'm enjoying tea again, like herbal tea. I'm like really good hot chocolate would be nice too, especially, when winter fires up again. Ooh, Janie sheep's milk. I have never had that. I have had goat's milk, wasn't a fan. Oh, thank you, SA. Yeah, Kestrel. Ice cream is different. But yeah, I don't need a ton of it. Yeah, you're right, Adam. If you don't do it, it is weird when other people do it. Ooh, brie. I love brie cheese. I love good cheese. I do. There's this cheese that's made out here. Oh man, I'm super behind in this chat. There's a cheese made out here. Um, what is it called? I think it's made in Wisconsin or by Mennonites. Prairie Breeze. My favorite. And they only have it. I've only seen it at like 1 or 2 stores. Kowalski's has it here. Oh, I love me some Prairie Breeze. Liz Gale, our local ice cream shop is all sheep's milk and it's really good. Really? Well, I guess even sheep's milk you could, if you add enough, maybe. I don't know how you make ice cream. Wow. Oh, cheese curds. I had cheese curds. Yes, I don't even know what today is. Tuesday? Was it yesterday? Yeah, I had lunch with my sister and I had cheese curds. Oh, they were so good. Oh, brie baked and puff pastry. Oh my gosh. Now you're talking. Oh, tell me about the melty cheese. So say your chat puts alcohol in everything. It's funny because I don't. I don't drink alcohol. Yeah, my sister, when we like go on vacation and stuff, she likes Bailey's in her coffee. Hot chocolate and tequila taste like brandy beans. Oh wow. One, I don't know what brandy beans are, but I could see how that would be an interesting combination. Yes, Liz, I was just talking to the chat about how Portland's on my list, and I know you're a little ways from there. I need to figure out where you are, where Nora is, where my family who lives there is, and get it on the books. Ooh, poutine with squeaky cheese. What is squeaky cheese, Caroline? They sell Prairie Breeze on Amazon. No way, Sandy. No way. The cheese? How would Amazon send cheese? No way. Sandy, I'm going to have to ask to see a link to believe this. I'm going to need the receipt, Sandy. Don't get me all excited that I can get my favorite cheese without having to leave the house. Because I pick it up when I force myself to go to like the P.O. box and see people. And then I pick up my cheese from Kowalski's. Oh, that would be so exciting. If you're driving and you forget to stop at Quick Trip, just drive a few blocks for the next one. That is so true. Yeah, Cassie, we'll be going through Jacksonville, but if I was, I'm going to fly. I'm going to fly to Clearwater. Oh my God, Tri-Bite. I love Port Salut with jam on sourdough. Oh my gosh, I haven't had sourdough in a while. I love sourdough. You know what I've been getting into? Well, listen to me. I went one time. I act like I do this all the time. Brunch. I've really been enjoying brunch because on Sundays, I'm not gonna do a recap on Sundays. So it's the one day where I can just kind of do whatever in the morning. And I've been liking going to brunch. So there's a place I want to check out that I've been to for dinner that has brunch that when I get back maybe on Sunday. Ooh, Abraham, so this is Abraham's hot chocolate. Dominican chocolate. They come in bars. You heat up the milk, add a cinnamon stick, and 1 pack of the Swiss Miss Rich Chocolate in Indulgence, I think it's called. Oh, that does sound lovely. Dominican chocolate and a cinnamon stick. Oh, I love it. See, you made it bougie. Awesome. I love it. I need some cinnamon sticks in my life. I feel like they'd come in handy in the winter. I've gone to people's houses and they have them, and I always think, this is so enjoyable. Why don't I do this? And then I forget about it. Oh, Jill, you got to go start at the beginning. I found weapons all over my house. It is a whole thing. It is a whole thing, but it's totally worth catching up. Casserole, now I want cheese too. Oh my God, baked brie and roasted garlic. Oh my God, I don't even think I've had that. Oh, smoked Gouda with apples. Oh my goodness, that sounds amazing. Lisa, if you come to LA, I'll take you to the best sushi of your life. Okay, yes. Challenge accepted, because there's a sushi restaurant out here called Yumi's, and I've had sushi in a lot of different places, and they're still by far my favorite. And I'm so thankful that they're nearby. Curds are the best, yes. Ooh, blue bean brie baked in pastry dough with walkouts on top of it. Oh, walnuts, I bet you mean. Yeah, that sounds great. Oh, Kenya, that's right. Amazon sells full grocery too. But isn't it you got to get it from Whole Foods? I mean, if it's basically you got to order it from Whole Foods. Oh my goodness, James. We wrap brie in grape leaves, then cook it on the grill till melted. Oh, that sounds amazing. And thank you for the super sticker. You have stumbled upon a niche on YouTube, anti-Scientology, who worship all things cheese. I'm telling you, I'm just glad that you guys are my people, also into cheese, because I am like, that's melty cheese and food. That's like my porn. That is what I scroll. I'm like, and it's crazy because I do not enjoy cooking, but I enjoy eating a lot. We all have our role. I know what mine is. Tony was amazing at what he could put together. He made the best sandwiches. He would make a hot sandwich all the time, and his grilled cheese was incredible. Prairie Breeze cheddar cheese is listed on Amazon for $27.20. $27.20? Oh yeah, no. I'm spending like $9, maybe $11 for like one like this in the grocery store. Oh, it's so worth it. That's what I ate. I guess I'd call it dinner. I had some summer sausage and Prairie Breeze cheese. Called it a night. Atkins, I'm sorry you had a crappy day, but good thing is it's over. Crappy day is done. Now you can start with the fabulous evening. Well, depending on where you are. Yeah, Abraham, I always feel like I go to brunch and then, you pay for the bottomless mimosas, or that's part of the promotion. I'm like, I don't drink. Although I'm happy to say there are more places now serving THC drinks. In fact, the place we went for lunch the other day had them, which is really nice. Yeah, I feel Kenya. I feel like they do. Oh my God, it's already 8 o'clock. I think it is from Whole Foods. Maybe not though. Lori says it doesn't say Whole Foods. Ooh, sweet potatoes with smoked Gouda. That sounds good too. Oh, oh, that sounds delicious. Stooky, you just had breakfast, huh? Oh, Chow Yun Smite, you should talk about cheese on your show. Cheese to me, it's the great uniter of people, because who doesn't like cheese? And if you can't have cheese, there are some nut cheeses. I mean, I've tried them. If that's all, if that, I think it's an acquired taste, but it can happen. I like my aged cheeses, but once in a while, I get a real hankering for some jar cheese. The like the nacho, or the white cheese in a jar, which is a bag of tortilla chips. Yeah, I used to eat that a lot going camping. Oh, Marcy says her son, 22 with the knives, ended up becoming a chef, and he would use all kinds of yummy cheeses. Oh, I love that. Yeah, I know, Love Maddie, right? Everybody should do brunch. There just should be more brunches in the world. I'm super behind on this again. Uh, Carol, it's two in the morning there. Oh my goodness. You should shut your eyes, doll. Yep. And cashew nut cheese with pimento at Whole Foods is really good for a fake cheese. Ooh, with pimento. That's interesting. I could see that. That'd be good. Hey, Eric Rader. We're talking about cheese, Eric, if you just got here. You got to go rewind, though, to find out about the weapons I found all over my house. Oh, didn't know that, Caroline. It was the Mennonites, though, which I think are different from the Amish, right? I think they're different. And they sold to when, they sold. I don't think they're actually still making it. Yep, they are. All right, well, tell you what. We will continue this conversation about cheese, but from the road tomorrow, because remember, I'm not going to do a recap. French feta. Oh my God. My mouth is watering. No, I haven't. But you know what I like? Israeli feta. Oh, I've had a sheep's milk feta also that I really liked. Oh my God, that sounds amazing. We covered a lot of bases here. What Sandy say? New York City brunch is the best. Emily, spam plus what cheese? Oh, I don't know if I could put spam with cheese. Tony tried to a couple times, and I'm like, don't put cheese on spam. Not for me. Even in a sandwich, it was just hard to do. For me, those two things just don't get to go together. But for some people, I bet it would. Hey, Dip, good to see you. I should have brought water out here. I am really thirsty. You guys, your comments are just cracking me up, though. Oh, goat cheese with truffle. Andrea, that sounds amazing. Oh, hey, Natalie's body Thetan. I was wondering where you are. You got to keep up with me, being the body Thetan and all. Maybe it's my body Thetan's craving cheese so much all the time. Thank you, Putigaroo. Yeah, hopefully you'll be able to tune in. I'll go live from the road tomorrow. Dance in the car. Yeah, that's right. I'm definitely going to make sure there's no cops. Then I'm going to dance in the car. But I honestly made a rule of, certain songs cannot. No salt and pepper in the car, because that will just get me going, and then I'll get pulled over again for distracted driving. Thank you, Marcy. Yeah, I love cheese. I love cheese so much. I have to restock when I get back. Just finished the last of my Prairie Breeze. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Can you guys double tap that screen and hit the like button? That would be fabulous. And again, no recap tomorrow, but I am going to jump on live and tell you guys, what was that noise? The creatures are starting to come out, which means I need to go in. They're getting restless. But I will be going live at some point and letting you guys know where I'm headed. And then stay tuned. That's why you want to hit that notification bell, because I'm going to be up to some shenanigans. Definitely on Thursday. What a perfect time, too. It's a good day to protest Scientology, right when they're weekends. Oh my God, Mock, that sounds amazing. Oh, you guys got to stop with the cheese talk. Oh, so good. On the road. That's right. We'll be on the road tomorrow. I will let you guys know what's happening. sometime in the morning. I think because I'm excited to hit the road, I'm probably just going to get up early and go. And then I'll do a live stream at some point. Um, but yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be fun. And I'm going to go sign up for AAA right now. All right, everybody, you guys have a fantastic night. And thank you so much for being here. Truly, I will talk to you guys tomorrow.